What's up, y'all? It's your man, Dad Dude, bringing you guys another video. So as many of you know, the Panthers are in need of a new head coach. And we have our candidates who are in the running. You have Steve Wilks, obviously, who was the interim head coach. Did a pretty good job of turning the Panthers around from the embarrassment they were under Matt Rule. We have Kellen Moore, Frank Wright. You know, there are a slew of other names after that. But the main name that everyone is worried about has to be Sean Payton. If the Panthers have a chance to get Sean Payton, I think they have to go for it. I think you have to take that chance. If you have even a slight chance of getting Sean Payton, you kind of got to go for it because of the available coaches. He is undeniably the best for now. He comes with the best pedigree and the best history and all that kind of stuff. He is irrefutably, of the available coaches, the best one, or at least he has the best resume. You never know what a coach is going to do once they get the job. Of the available coaches, he has the best resume. Now, only problem with getting Sean Payton is you're going to have to give up some draft capital to get him. The rumors are that the Saints are wanting 2 first-round picks. I have a hard time believing that's actually what they're expecting to get in return. Maybe 1 first-round pick, maybe a first-round pick and like a later round pick, like a second or a third, somewhere around there. I think that'd be reasonable. 2 first-round picks just seems unreasonable to me, especially considering that Sean Payton isn't going to go back to the Saints. I think they should be. I just have a hard time believing any team is going to give 2 first-round picks for him, but I could be wrong. If that really is the asking price, then I wouldn't do it. The Panthers should be out on that deal. 2 first-round picks is too much to give up, especially considering this is a rebuilding team that needs a quarterback. Giving up 2 first-round picks, that takes you out of the running. Well, that limits your possibility or limits your chances of getting a good quarterback for the next couple of years. So that's putting your franchise further behind over the next couple of years. So if you get Sean Payton, but then you don't have the ability to get a good quarterback through the draft, like what good does that do you? So I think 2 first-round picks is too steep of an asking price. But if the Saints only want 1 first-round pick, I'd make that deal. If they want this year's first-round pick, I'd do it because me personally, I'm not sold on any of the prospects in the draft this year, quarterback prospects in the draft this year, being can't-miss prospects. I don't see it with them. So if they want to give up the pick this year, the 9th overall pick, I think that's a fair deal. Maybe give up one of the picks that came from the Rams, either a second or a third. I think that'd be fair. You have Sean Payton. You go into next year with, maybe Matt Corral as your starter or whoever you might pick up a free agency. I'd rather than ride out with Matt Corral. See what he has. Maybe surprise you and Corral plays well. If he doesn't, fine. You go into next year's draft. Sean Payton gets to pick his guy, and the team builds from there. I think that would be an okay deal. But if the Saints are wanting 2 first-round picks, that's just too much in my opinion. Like that will set your franchise too far back. Even if you're getting Sean Payton, who is a good coach, giving up 2 first-round picks, that limits his ability to get his quarterback, the guy he wants to build around. I just think it's asking too much. Now with Steve Wilks, I like Steve Wilks. If the Panthers end up hiring Steve Wilks, I would not complain. I think he's done an admirable job with the team, especially considering the dumpster fire the team was under Matt Rule. He really turned things around. He seems to have great leadership qualities. The players respect him, but Steve Wilks to me doesn't inspire a lot of confidence in his abilities as far as X's and O's. Like, he doesn't seem like the kind of coach who made a lot of in-game adjustments. Now, again, I've mentioned this in other videos. He does fall from that Ron Rivera coaching tree. And Ron Rivera is not exactly a coach known for making in-game adjustments. Now, maybe Steve Wilks can build upon that and be better. I don't know. But even after he took over, he's a defensive coach. There were a lot of times in games where it didn't seem like the defense adjusted to the scheme of the offense they were going against. If the Panthers hire him again, I wouldn't be mad. I like Steve Wilks. I like him as a coach. I think he has a great ability to lead men. But beyond that, I just don't think he's that kind of coach that's going to take you over the top. He's not. I would just prefer an X's and O's coach. And even on top of that, someone who is an offensive coordinator, because I think an offensive coordinator as your head coach gives you more sustainability as far as success with the quarterback in the offense, because all the rules in today's game are geared towards offense. I just think it makes more sense to go to offensive coach. Now, Kellen Moore, I want to say that the Panthers hired Kellen Moore, I wouldn't be upset. I don't think I would be. I wouldn't be happy about it either. Given Kellen Moore what he's done with the Cowboys offense. The Cowboys, when Dak has been healthy and their weapons are healthy, the Cowboys have had a very successful offense. So Kellen Moore can scheme up an offense. But the guy's only been an offensive coordinator for a few years, and he got that job fairly quickly. I just don't know if he's had enough coaching experience in totality to jump up to being a head coach. But we've seen guys like McDaniels down in Miami, Sean McVay with the Rams. If they hired Kellen Moore, I think they should have done what I think they should do what Matt Rule should have done when he got the job. Is for your D coordinator and O coordinator, you gotta hire coaches who have prior NFL head coaching experience. Like maybe if they hire Kellen Moore, they can convince Steve Wilkes to stay on as defensive coordinator, or they can hire just maybe Frank Reich as their offense coordinator. You need coaches who have head coaching experience if you're going to hire Kellen Moore to be your head coach, because you need him to have somebody that he can rely on for situations that he's never been in. And the guy just doesn't have a lot of head coaching experience, not in high school, college, or in NFL. He doesn't have a lot of coaching experience, like at any level, doing anything. He is really new to the coaching job, even though he does seem to be a bright offensive mind. You got to give him some coaches on his staff who have been head coaches, who have been in the league for a long time, who just know the day in and day out responsibilities of being a head coach, that he can lean on for support. I think that will give him the best chance at success. They should have done that for Matt Rule, given that Matt Rule is making the jump from college to NFL, but they didn't, and we'll see how that worked out for Rule. So to hire Kellen Moore, give him some assistant coaches who have prior head coaching experience. But again, me personally, I want Sean Payton. If they have a chance at getting Sean Payton, they got to go for it. If it's a first-round pick and a third, first-round pick and maybe a second, I think you make that deal. If it's 2 first-round picks, if the Saints are dead set on getting 2 first-round picks, don't make that deal. I'm fine with the Panthers bowing out of that deal and letting Sean Payton go somewhere else. But Tepper has the money. Tepper is the second richest owner in the league. He can write a blank check to Sean Payton, give him whatever he wants, and get him in the door and let Sean Payton build this team. We know the kind of offenses that Sean Payton can build. He's shown himself to be a good head coach in this league. We know firsthand as Panthers fans what he can do, given we saw him twice a year with the Saints. That's the guy I want. That's the guy I think gives the Panthers the best chance for sustained success, especially with getting a quarterback and grooming a quarterback. But the asking price is too high. Obviously, don't do it. But man, even though for a long time I disliked Sean Payton just because he was the coach of the Saints, it would be kind of cool to see the Panthers hire him and for him to be wearing the black and blue, for him to be the Panthers coach. I'm here for it. That's what I have for you in this one, guys. If you enjoyed this video, go hit that thumbs up. But if you're so inclined, subscribe and leave a comment. I respond to almost everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one.